Happy Saturday, Patreon Saturdays. Listen, head on over. Kim is sharing all sorts of tea. She rewatched. She's doing her own ReWives. She rewatched season 1, episode 1 of RHONJ. She shares her thoughts, gives some behind the scenes tea. Somehow it leads to tea on Danielle Staub. We talk about there's some other people that are not happy with her or me this week, which I'm not proud of. I don't say that like a badge of honor. It's not fun. So we talk about it all. We talk about Cartier. I've gotten so many DMs. You guys want to know about the Cartier situation. So here are some clips and then head on over to Patreon. It's the new year and Kim is not holding back.
They're going crazy for the show and they like the honesty.
Not everyone's a fan.
Well, I think we should get right into this. So everyone who listened last week, knows that I gave the scoop on Fuda. Well, she is not happy about our report. Okay, so now let me give Miss Fuda D'Elia, okay?
I got a few words for Fuda when you're done.
Right, a little piece of advice. It's absolutely true. And you want to know something? I heard from the grapevine through one of her friends, David, that she said, I'll never do that show and this and that. Fuda girl, Fuda, that's not the way you roll. You do the show. You come on and you do the show and you stand up for yourself and you say your truth, if that's your truth, okay? You don't back away from something. I don't like what they said about me, so I'm not going to. That's not the way it rolls. Put your big girl pants on and do the hard interviews. Show what you're made of. Show what you're made of. Oh, I want to address something also. I heard Melissa and Margaret Josephs did Melissa's podcast. And Melissa said that Jan had texted her. This is when the the bulldog thing, the cheating, that Jan had said that she lied and this and that. I call such bullshit on that. Oh, Kim D, blah, blah. Listen to me.
This came up on Melissa's podcast?
On Melissa's podcast. And she mentioned Kim D, that, Jan said, oh, it was a lie. No, it wasn't. When someone lies and uses my name to lie, no. Oh, no. You know how I feel about liars. Don't lie. Don't even bring it up. Let it go. Get over yourself, because all those little girlies that you walked away from, they're all going to tell some stories. Now, that's not a threat. That's a promise. That's a promise. I'm not threatening anything. I don't care. I don't dislike this girl. I don't know her from Adam.
Me either. I don't care.
We could care less. David and I have discussed many times. We don't care. We don't care.
No.
We don't care if you like us. Sometimes I put outfit of the day. Somebody came on and said, yikes, fuck you. I don't care if you like what I do. Fuck you. Who cares about you? I'm going to speak the truth. When it comes from me, I would never repeat that. And David knows that. Oh, did we talk about the fake Cartiers? Yeah, we did. Right? We did?
No, we never. We have that.
We didn't?
You and I talked about it off air. We have not talked about it on air yet.
Well, I think we should get right to that.
Let's get to it. Where do you want to begin? Now, and what is our consensus? So, he buys these, he gives them over. They're 4 bracelets. Now, a lot of people have been writing to me to ask if this is, now, first of all, you saw the picture, which I'll put up. I have the damn bracelet, guys. So this Louie, Mr. Ruelas, has picked a product that I actually have. Now, I do not.
Let's start with what I had told you, David.
Yes.
I'm going to give Ruelas, I'm going to say his name the right way, Mr. Ruelas. I've dealt with Cartier. Now, if it was me and I bought my son and his girlfriend and her daughter's Cartier and people were saying they were fake, I would walk right back into Cartier, because that's just me. Everybody, oh, you don't have anything to prove. I do. I'm the type of person who I'm going to stick it up your ass. I would walk into Cartier and say, hi, Alicia, whoever, sold them to me. Can you please do me a favor? Is this bracelet in this box real? And I would have somebody, one of the girls or whoever, maybe his wife, videoing it. And she said, yes, Mr. Ruelas, you came in and you bought 4 of those and something for your lovely wife. And they're very real and we will stand behind it. And I hope the girls love them and wear them with good health. You know what? F off. But here's the problem. This is what I think is the big problem. You have James Leonard coming on and saying, but the girls love the bracelets, and the videos came down. The videos came down because go talk to so-and-so at Cartier. Even the girls could have walked in. One of the girls, Gia drives. our friend Vanessa said we could say this. Okay.
Who's Luis's ex?
Luis's ex. They were engaged. There's a few stories. She said that Louie gave her son a Rolex. He made a big speech about it. It was a Christmas present or birthday, whatever the case it was. A big speech about how he loved the kid and here's your first Rolex and here's this and here's that. Louie and Vanessa break up. The kid takes the watch to a jeweler. This is another situation where keep asking about Dina and David and them. And I heard from a very good source that David's company basically told David, you got to stay away from this dude. You just got to stay away from the dude. There's just too much bad press and he's shady as fuck. So just stay away from him. And again, it had nothing to do with Dina and Teresa because like everybody's like, oh, Dina and Teresa are fine. Okay, maybe they're fine, but their husbands are not going to be together. So what does that tell you?
You were telling me this week when you were texting me that you're convinced that Teresa's going to get a spinoff again.
I really think so. I mean, they live a large life. Okay. This trip that they just recently went on, I know the figure. It was a lot of money, 6 figures.
How much money?
I like Caroline Manzo and I like the boys very much, but what was more boring than Manzo's with children? And they got their own spinoff. Come on. Premiere of Housewives is the 7th and my fashion show is the 8th.
Gosh.
People listening to the show are buying tickets and I love it. I mean, they're so cute. They're so funny. They're emailing Posh. We sing, we dance, we have fun. This is not, a Tom Ford where they're walking down the runway like zombies. I know.
The cover.
Wow. That's pretty cool. She's on a high. That's why I'm saying if she made cover, she's getting her own show. Wow. Listen, Teresa's riding high right now. She's riding high. All my friends keep saying, stop talking about the sex. I mean, stop being a pig. You know what I mean? Okay, we get it. We're happy. But you know what? What do you got to keep talking about it for? Like, it's something like you're two sweaty messes all over each other. Like, okay, great. You're having good sex. How many times are we going to hear it? How many times? We don't really care. The thought of the two of you, like two dogs in heat, make me want to throw up.
And like
Louis sweats. He sweats just standing there. Never mind. Oy. I don't know when I watched the first episode of Housewives.
I mean, let's talk about it because I called Kim D out and said she wasn't going to do this. So, Kim decided that she's going to do her own ReWive of season 1. We're going to do this. I guess she's going to finish, but we're going to do this until the new season of RHONJ comes on. But Kim watched episode 1, season 1, first scene where it opens with Caroline Manzo saying we're thick as thieves. So Kim is about to give us some behind the scenes of what was going on during that season. She has some tea that she reveals about Miss Danielle Staub. We take a trip down memory lane. We cover it all. We talk more about Teresa and Louie and just current stuff and everything going on in Cartier. But we do this first season, this first episode. Kim gives us all her thoughts. Head on over to Patreon. Welcome back. Happy New Year. We are covering it all. She talks more about all the people that are upset with us this week, which the list I'm not proud of, seems to keep growing. But hope you guys enjoy. Kim does not hold back. Happy Saturday.